The King in You, Part 3, More Than Conquerors. We're still in Romans chapter 8. There's so much to get from this chapter. And the Apostle Paul breaks it down a lot more by saying in verse 36, As it is written, For thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. So there is no separation and no condemnation. There is a whole lot of tribulation, but we will eventually be glorified. We are also joint heirs to the kingdom, and now we are more than conquerors. The thing with us being believers in Christ is that the tribulations, the distress, the various things which we will go through in life will be passed up, and I guess you could say burned up, through God giving us something of eternal reward. And in fact, the beauty of believing in Christ is that we have somebody to trust in who knows everything, understands everything, and has been through the temptations of this world as well. We are not brought to a high priest who does not understand the sufferings that we will go through, because he himself went through it. In fact, the person who wrote that chapter, Romans chapter 8, who is stating that we are more than conquerors and that all these things are nothing in comparison to what shall be, is not writing from theory, because the Apostle Paul himself went through a lot of shipwrecks. He went through a lot of persons trying to kill him. He went through persons stoning him almost to death. He went through persons who persecuted him, beat him with rods, and treated him unfairly, even though he was going around trying to show persons what exactly it meant for you to believe in Christ and the beauty that was brought about when you are brought to that belief. And so realize that the King in you is more than a conqueror, despite the various issues of this world, despite the things that may beset you, whatever distress, whatever tribulation. There is a King in you, and you are more than a conqueror.